If you've been moving through your days feeling a little foggy, distracted, unmotivated, or like you're on autopilot, then this video is for you. Maybe it feels like you're doing all the right things, but it still feels like life is happening around you rather than through you. You're showing up, but not fully there. And when you're someone who's self-aware, I know when you're trying to live consciously, that fog can feel especially frustrating. So what if that fog isn't actually failure, but consciousness calling you home? Stay with me as I share a story called Prem and the Mirror of Mist. It's for those of us who've been trying to wake up, but still feel lost in the haze. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why clarity doesn't come from fighting distraction, but from learning to see through it. Plus, we'll explore the Tantric view of lucidity, and I'll share a simple mantra practice to help you land back in your body and remember who you are when the fog rolls in. Hi, my name is David William, founder of the Aligned Living Collective, helping people alchemize confusion into clarity, grief into devotion, and distraction into presence. Over the last 10 years, I've learned that awakening isn't about chasing the light. It's about remembering that it's already within you, even in the fog. So let's get into today's story. Prem and the Mirror of Mist. If you're struggling with mental fog and are wanting to feel more clearly awake in your everyday life, then this story has been designed to support you. Bodha-sphuṭatā, Lucid Clarity. Bodha-sphuṭatā. Dear adventurer, one fog-soaked morning, Prem awoke with a jolt. Not in their bed, but in a vast, mirrored hall. Each mirror held a version of Prem, one reciting affirmations, one running from shadows, one lost in thought, one smiling but glazed. I must be dreaming, Prem thought. A voice, soft and unmistakably real, echoed, "You are." Prem spun, heart quickening. A small figure stood at the edge of the fog. Not a mirror, not a thought, just presence. "Which of these is me?" Prem asked. The figure held up a single mirror. It was blank, just silvered stillness. "This one," they said, "the one that sees." And suddenly, Prem wasn't trying to wake up anymore. He was awake, not because he understood the fog, but because he stopped following it. He breathed. The fog softened, the mirrors dissolved, and Prem walked forward, not as a thought, but as themselves. Bodha-sphuṭatā, Lucid Clarity. I know what it's like to feel lost in the mental, emotional fog. After I lost someone important to me in my life, I struggled with grief and depression. I tried to distract myself with whatever was available to me. Yoga, medicine, substances, sex, self-development, meditation, all to avoid the truth. Because by avoiding it, I was getting lost in the addiction of avoidance. The escapism didn't help, though. What did help was grounding myself back in the reality of what was, and with presence. In Tantra, it's said that all mind-based suffering is the result of ignorance to the truth of what is, believing something to be true that isn't. Mantra has helped ground me back in reality and created the clarity to take the aligned actions that become visible once the fog clears. See, Sanskrit is often called the language of the gods because it's more than a language. It's a vibrational science where each word mirrors what it names. Mantra, meaning that which protects or liberates through reflection, are essentially reality in audible form. And when you repeat them, you're realigning your whole system to a sacred frequency, like a tuning fork for your entire instrument to bring it back into harmony with life. In Tantric philosophy, this experience of fog, or being lost in thought or habit, is the dream within waking life. It's not that we're asleep, it's that we're dreaming while awake. Tantra teaches that there are 5 states of awareness: awakening, dreaming, deep sleep, the 4th, turiya, and turiya-tita, beyond the 4th. I've always found turiya, the 4th, pure consciousness, and turiya-tita, beyond that, very, very interesting. Because most of us think we're in the 1st, the awakened state. But often we're actually living in a dream of our own thoughts. Lucidity isn't about escaping the fog, it's about waking up within it. It's about that liberation that doesn't come from leaving the world. It comes from recognizing the self within every state of consciousness. That's why Bodha-sphuṭatā means lucid clarity, or awareness that sees itself. So the next time you're feeling lost in fog, remember, even noticing the fog means you're already beginning to wake up. So let's take a moment and just practice that mantra. If it's safe, why not close your eyes? Take a slow, gentle breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, expressing the mantra Bodha-sphuṭatā, lucid clarity. Bodha-sphuṭatā. Again, inhaling. Bodha-sphuṭatā. I also like to sing it sometimes. I find it super invigorating, enlivening, and kind of just joyful to take the mantra that I'm using and find a melody, find a tune, find a song that aligns with it, and then get to sing it. It's such a fun way of expressing the mantra. And so it can be done grounded, this Bodha-sphuṭatā, Bodha-sphuṭatā, as an anchor to ground, but sometimes it gets to be a celebration and really bring life into it. I've found that to be super supportive for me. Feel how the sound begins to clear space inside you when you repeat it. You don't have to fight the fog, just listen through it and let the mantra do its job. It's designed to cleanse, to clear, and to realign. Your invitation with this is to notice the moments when you drift, when you're scrolling, worrying, or spacing out. And instead of judging yourself, use that moment as a bell of lucidity. Touch your body, repeat the mantra, come home. Clarity isn't something you achieve, it's something you return to. If you're in a season where you're ready to clear the fog, to drop the addictions and reconnect with your purpose, your peace, or your partner, I'd love to support you. You can join my correspondence list. I send a free integration pack when you sign up, full of reflections. There'll be a mantra specific to the teaching from that week and embodied practices for aligned living. Or you can step into the collective. It's a private community for awakening through the body, heart, and relationships, with weekly integration pack and mantra shared. Or you can work with me one-on-one, or we use tantric hypnosis or dream yoga, as I like to also use, to dissolve distraction and reawaken lucidity in your daily life. Links to all of that in the description. And remember, the fog isn't the problem. It's the reminder. Use it. It's a tool. It's a gift. Every moment of drifting is another invitation to return. You don't have to wake up perfectly. You just have to wake up gently. Bodha-sphuṭatā, lucid clarity.